No longer I, but thine, not what I will, but yours forever.
The inspiration for this song came at Watch Night service in 2015 as I was attending our Watch Night service, and every year we recite this Wesley Covenant prayer, and this year especially I thought the words were very meaningful, and I thought it was calling me to surrender to God, a lot of things to God, and especially in the area of relationships and where I would work in the future, like my job. These were things that were getting to me and pressuring me quite a bit, and so the next day I felt inspired to write a song, and I asked Bert to write this song with me.
So I was with John, as with every other year, at the end of the year, reading that same prayer. And every year I tell myself I'm going to keep that bulletin, I'm going to keep that piece of paper to remind myself every day of what I'm committing to in this faith. But it never happens. And so when John said he was writing that song, it wasn't hard for me to jump alongside him and catch the same heart and write alongside him.
Yeah. So Joy and Surrender is a song about paradoxes. It's about letting me be full, letting me be empty, having all things and nothing, and how surrender sometimes often feels like a negative thing, but I found it to be especially joyful in surrendering these things like my relationships and my job to God, and being joyful about doing so. So that was something that I wanted to convey in this song.
I put my trust in your great love.
Putting the whole prayer, the whole covenant prayer into a song makes it easier for me to remember the prayer, and easier for me to pray it also and to express it to God, rather than having the whole liturgy and reciting everything.
Yeah, I think even for this whole process of writing this song made me start to think about the lyrics of worship songs that I sing a bit more. When we sing songs, there's always gospel truth in it and biblical nuggets here and there. And I think putting these passages from scripture into song always makes it easier to remember and to remind yourself about. Yeah.
Put my trust in your great love, 'cause there's such joy in surrender.
Don't worry about not being good enough, about not having musical talent or anything. Like, as long as you have a heart for something that you feel should be a worship song, or something you want to sing unto God, your own, or you can always come to, for example, I had this heart about what I wanted to sing about. I brought it to Bert, and we wrote it together. And you can always find people within your church, or that perhaps have more musical talent, or they have the resources, they have equipment, to do a recording like that. And then you can always come together, just share your heart and share your passions about worship, and hopefully maybe something good can come out of it. Yeah.
I think sometimes people are just afraid to write because they think it's not catchy, it's not good enough. But there are a lot of lousy songs out there on the radio, so don't be afraid.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, the song they write is your worship unto God. So just write, just create.
Surrender, such peace.